When people don't get interviews, they tend to think it's only because of factors outside of their control, that the market is bad, the ATS is not reading their application, or they need visa, and that's why companies are not interviewing them. Look, one or more of these factors may be impacting your chances of interviews, but it's highly unlikely that you would not get any interviews if you're the right candidate. So there are a lot of factors under your control which are stopping you from getting those interviews. And today I'm going to talk about, very quickly on the surface, top 10 reasons why you're not getting invited for interviews. Hopefully you can take a stock take of your job search and see which of these factors you can start removing and getting those interviews. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shubh Pojdar. I'm a Singapore-based job search strategist and career coach and a former corporate recruiter. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel. I release 2 videos every week. So Tuesdays are short, action-packed tips, less than 2 minutes. And on Thursdays, we do a deep dive. And today's topic is extremely relevant, so I hope you stay till the end. Reason 1 is lack of clarity. So when you don't have clarity for the kind of roles you're looking at, the kind of organizations which will benefit from your experience, then you usually go for this spray and pray method, which means you're just randomly applying to all roles, hoping that something will stick and they will come out giving you a chance or interview. Look, companies do not release opportunities to give chance to people. They release opportunities because they want something. They want a skill, they want value. When you don't know what your value is, what kind of organizations will benefit, it's very hard for you to be clinching those interviews. Reason 2, you have a task-based resume. Now, if I'm looking for an accountant or a supply chain director or a vice president of communications, most of the time, they would be doing very similar tasks. What differentiates you from everybody else who's doing a similar role is quantification, achievements, and specificity. So if you've just listed down your list of responsibilities from the job description, you're not going to get shortlisted. If you've written your impact in each of these roles and quantified it to make the recruiter understand the magnitude of your contribution, the chances of getting an interview increase drastically. On the topic of resumes, the third reason why you're not getting invited for an interview is because your resume is not targeted. You don't have to write the entire list of everything you've ever done. Your resume needs to very clearly and in a very narrow manner tell a potential employer why you are suited for this particular role. So if your resume is just trying to please everyone, you're basically not going to please anyone. So think of what's your real USP, and it links back to reason number 1, lack of clarity. Find your USP and translate it very easily in your resume to get that interview. Reason 4, your LinkedIn is incomplete. Now, let me ask you a question. How many recruiters can access your resume on your hard drive unless you apply to their opportunity? 0. How many recruiters can access your LinkedIn profile, which is a public profile, if you have the right keywords and you match the requirement? Any recruiter. So I still don't understand why people hesitate from completing their LinkedIn information. Once you've found what kind of roles you're suited for and what your unique selling proposition or USP is, you need to fill your LinkedIn profile so that you can be found out for opportunities. Reason 5, you are inactive on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is an algorithm. It's a peer-to-peer social network. Today, you complete your LinkedIn profile, your profile ranking will increase. But if you are not active on LinkedIn, if you log into LinkedIn only once in a few weeks, your profile ranking goes below. And honestly speaking, no recruiter goes to page 88 to find the right person. To maintain your profile ranking, you need to be active on LinkedIn. One of my most favorite ways is commenting. Commenting not only allows you to increase your ranking, but it also allows you to build relationship with the right people. I've done a lot of videos on commenting, on branding. I will link them up in the video as well. So please do see some of those. Some are just 2-minute videos, but they will make a huge impact in your overall job search. Reason 6, you are only relying on online application. Look, online application is the easiest but the least effective way of doing job search. The competition is just immense. And honestly speaking, for some of these online application roles, they are put up just to meet with the company's guidelines or the visa guidelines. So you don't even know if they're genuinely looking for the right person. In any case, you want to not rely on only one avenue for your job search, especially an avenue which is used by every job seeker and has so much competition. So if online application is the only strategy and you're not getting interviews, it's not you. It's just you have rigged yourself against the system. Reason 7, your job search is inconsistent. You don't feel like doing job search for many days. Then one day you decide, I'm going to apply for roles. You just apply for a lot of roles, and then you take a break again. Look, consistency is key. I'm not saying that you have to be doing job search 8 hours every single day, but making sure that you know what's the pulse of the market, having regular conversations, applying to that online roles when they come out is key. If you are applying to roles after a few weeks of the role being advertised, chances of being called for an interview are very slim. They would have moved to advanced stages with other candidates, and they are not going to restart the whole process, even if you match all their requirements. So consistency is the name of the game. Reason 8, you're not applying online at all. Look, I'm not one of those job seekers who says online application don't work. I've seen it working with my clients. You just have to have a very targeted CV, which is made of achievements and impact. So don't let go of any avenue. Make sure that you are using this avenue in a smart way, targeting the CV and also reaching out to the right people to get the referral. But online application does make an important step in your overall job search strategy. Reason 9, you're not using networking or you don't know how to network. Look, networking, let me change the name. Let's call it relationship building. That's amazing avenue for your job search. A lot of the referrals come out of networking. I've also seen where people, if they're senior enough, can create opportunities because they like you. Unfortunately, we are not taught how networking is done. Most people think networking is attending a lot of networking events. Events is one part of networking, but there's so much more to networking. I mean, I can create many videos. In fact, I have created a full digital course with 9 chapters and a lot of different modules, which step by step guides you for the networking. So if you're interested, take a look at that particular course. Right now, we are in the launch phase. So we are selling it for very cheap for 99 Singapore dollars, but it breaks down the whole networking into all the very different avenues which you may need for your job search. So do remember to take a look at that particular course. And the final reason, which I think even people who are pros at job search and networking miss out on, is following up. Follow up is the key. Majority of people stop after sending that one email or asking once. You need to learn the fine art of following up without seeming desperate. I've seen firsthand how, in all my sales positions or with the clients I have, the first email may be ignored because people are getting a lot of those. So definitely follow up from your emails. And when you get an informational interview, you need to already start thinking, how can I continue to have connection with this person? The first meeting is not enough for them to trust you, to refer you to different roles or to open their network. But when you follow up, when you build that relationship, that's when you get the real benefit of networking. I mean, I see so many people who are fantastic at arranging those first conversations and never getting it back to the person. And then they wonder why their networking is not effective. So I hope this very quick rundown of top 10 reasons of why you're not getting your interviews allows you to look at your own job search process and see which of these factors you can start taking away. I would not recommend that you work on all of them at the same time, one by one. See how you can optimize each of these different reasons. And as always, please do remember to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or any further reasons you've come across in your own job search which did not allow you to get interviews, please type them here. We are a community helping each other. It may help another job seeker. Till next week, go make an impact. See you soon.